Hello again. This is Sandra Hart at Life Over 60. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have lived on the water since 1972. There are a lot of benefits for being on the water, but also there is a negative, and that is hurricanes. Ever since a child, I have always loved the water. I can't explain it other than how I feel and how I believe that I have the sea inside of me. Hello and welcome. Thank you again for joining me today, and I hope that if you haven't subscribed yet, you will take a minute to push that button and subscribe so that you will be noticed whenever I and my community have a new video coming up. As I said earlier, I have lived on the water since 1972. 44 of those years, I lived on the New Jersey shore. I lived through Hurricane Agnes, other hurricanes, all the way up to and through Hurricane Sandy, which was at the time in 2012, the superstorm. It hit us in two different directions and completely leveled the town beneath me. We had boats that came up into the street onto our main avenue. It really was a horrible storm. And that got me thinking about life. How many times we feel like we are in a storm. Now, most thunderstorms are only about 15 miles wide. Hurricanes, of course, a lot wider than that. Fishing boats are about 35 feet long. And when you see and look out a window during the hurricane, and you see maybe a boat that has become unmoored from the dock and it's bobbling in the water out there, it's like a thimble being tossed around in a bathtub. What do you do in your life when you feel like you are in a hurricane or when you feel like you are in the eye of a storm? Well, two things. One thing is you did not create the storm. You did not create it. And the second thing is you cannot control it. But there is absolutely something you can do. You can call upon various tools that you have, that you were born with, that will help you get out of the storm in your life. The first thing I would say is you have to chart your destination. Where do you want to go out of the storm? What is your destination, and how are you going to do it? You can't ride parallel to the storm because that will topple your boat and you'll be going sideways and capsize. All good fishermen and all good sailors ride directly into the storm through the waves. I know that when I have felt that I have been in a storm, and I kind of feel like I am going through one right now in my life, I know the first thing I have to do is I have to call upon my higher power. Whatever the higher power in your life is, whoever he is or she is, whatever higher power that you have in your life, it is so important that you lean on and call upon that higher power. You also have wonderful tools in your inborn tool case that will help you chart the waters to get out of the storm. The first thing is, it's okay to send out an SOS. Sometimes we are in the middle of a storm that we absolutely cannot control without help. We need someone with expertise, someone with a better route or better tools, better safety tools that will help us get out of the storm. So it's okay to ask for help. I am at a place right now where I have a lot of things going on around me, and I know that they are beyond my control, and I know that I have to reach out to other people who have more experience and who have better skills to help me get out of the storm that I am in right now. As Marie Forleo says, everything in life is figure outable. Everything. Whatever storm your boat is riding out, there are answers for you. You can use your reasoning to plot yourself out of the storm and reach out to others who are more knowledgeable that will help you navigate whatever you're going through in your life. Chart a course into the waves and ride out the storm. The most important thing that I can share with you today is to never give up. There are always ways to safely navigate your vessel out of the storm if you use all the proper tools to help you and guide you through it. Thank you so much for sharing some of your time with me today. I hope you are not in a storm, but if you are, chart your course, ask for help, call upon your higher power and yourself to find your destination and get there safely. Take care. Please be good to yourself today. Be kind to whomever crosses your path. And of course, let's all share the love. And thank you so much for being here. And please know that you are loved. Take care, and I'll see you next week for another conversation.